Welcome back. We're counting down the days until Paris 2024. The latest installment of the Summer Olympics gets started this July, and the excitement and work to make it to the podium is already growing. 201 days. This year, the state of Alabama is home to two sets of Olympic trials, one this April in Montgomery, and one is happening this weekend in Anniston.
Yeah, practice rounds have been going on through the week leading up till tomorrow, when athletes will give it their all for a shot at making Team USA. WVTM 13's Emma Owen spoke with some of them today.
Athletes have been hard at work today, hoping to secure their spot in the Paris 2024 Games. After just one more day of competition tomorrow, the Olympic air rifle and air pistol team will be chosen. This is the third round of USA Shooting's Airgun Olympic Trials, the civilian marksmanship program in Anniston playing host to dozens of athletes hoping to get their shot in the Olympic Games.
Having 3 rounds of trials has really helped me figure out what changes need to be made and what things I need to be training, so it's making me a better athlete along the way.
Lisa Emmert-Traciak is one of dozens of competitors hoping to make the cut. She got her start as a junior shooter in American Bullseye, but later transitioned to air pistol before making the USA Shooting team. And this isn't the only way she's representing our country.
When I was in college, I decided to join the military. I enlisted first and then I went ROTC, which is officer. So now I'm in the Colorado National Guard at the CTS Centennial Training Site Unit, where we actually oversee marksmanship training in the state.
Joining Traciak in the pursuit of Paris, air pistol athlete Mary Tucker, the Olympian hoping to make a return to the Games after competing in Tokyo 2020. She describes how this time around compares to the last.
I had only been shooting for like 3 years and I was still pretty young, so I didn't have a lot of experience and I kind of was just not expecting to make the team. Whereas now, obviously, I would be a repeat.
Tucker says while there is a pressure as a returning Olympian, she's trying to focus on the joy the sport brings her. Both she and Traciak feeling excited as they approach finals.
I think pretty much every shooter that you talk to at this level is going to say it's excitement, not nerves, and that's really what it is. It's an energy, and it helps you follow your process better.
Now don't forget, you can support these athletes as they compete in these trials. Competition picks back up tomorrow morning at 7:45 here at the Civilian Marksmanship Program. Reporting in Anniston, Emma Owen, WVTM 13.